What's up everyone? I'm Tim and this is my channel 40 Times Around, where we talk about everything related to motorcycles, camping, traveling, and adventure. And today we're going to talk about the top 5 apps that you should have on your smartphone the next time you take a long motorcycle trip. Stick around. Alright, so we're going to talk about the top 5 apps that you can have on your smartphone that are going to make your next motorcycle road trip a lot more efficient, a lot more fun, and possibly even a lot safer. Now, sometimes technology can actually overcomplicate things, and it's sometimes more trouble than it's actually worth. However, there are a lot of huge advantages to having that technology and having access to so much information on these little handheld phones that you're really able to just make your whole trip so much safer, so much more fun. And we're going to talk about the top 5 apps, in my opinion, that you should definitely be using on your next motorcycle road trip. So app number 1 is going to be a weather app. This is pretty standard. You should definitely have a weather app on your phone. However, I found that this one in particular actually gives you a lot more information than a few of the other ones. It gives you minute-by-minute weather updates. You have options of checking weather either hourly, daily, or as far out as 15 days. And it'll also give you alerts for things like snow, high winds, tornadoes, and rain. And it will even integrate with your calendar on your phone. And this app is called Accuweather. And I actually just started using it recently, but it just seems to be light years ahead of any other weather app that I've used. So I'm pretty excited to, keep playing around with this app a little bit, see what other functions it has, but it seems pretty cool so far. So definitely check that one out. Now, this next app, you guys may or may not have heard of this one, but you should definitely be using it if you're traveling on any kind of budget. This is going to be a community-based app where you're going to get gas prices, and specifically it's going to help you find the lowest gas prices in town, which on a big long motorcycle trip, if you're doing 10,000 miles, a difference of a quarter per gallon is going to really add up. And this app is called Gas Buddy. One thing I really like about Gas Buddy is it's community driven, and they're actually really cool about giving rewards and perks for people that contribute information to their app. In other words, if you verify that gas prices are correct, or you submit gas prices for a gas station, you actually earn points, and those points put you into a raffle to earn gas cards and things like that. And this app is good on iOS or Android. Now, the next app is another community-driven traveling app. And this one's relatively new. I don't have a ton of experience with it. I've heard just great things about it, and I'm starting to use it. And the more I get into it, I am actually really loving this app. You can get alerts for things like accidents, police radar, speed traps, traffic jams, debris in the road, anything that you might want to be looking out for, any kind of potential hazard or change in traffic patterns. And it's all done in real time, and it's all user submitted. So there could be somebody a few miles up the road from you that sees, hey, there's a couch in the middle of the highway, and they put it in their phone, and now, if you have your phone on your handlebar while you're riding around as your GPS, you're going to get an alert, hey, there's a couch in the middle of the road up there. It's really handy, and it can definitely make your trip so much safer. Okay, app number 4 is one that I think is definitely going to come in handy for you guys. If you kind of know how far you go between gas stops, it kind of takes the guesswork out of where the next gas station is, or if you want to plan your trip around something specific. Now, if you've ever been on the highway and you're kind of looking for, maybe you want lunch, or maybe you're thinking about, you need a gas station, right? You're coming up on an exit, and there isn't necessarily a sign that says, hey, there's gas here, and you're kind of looking, and by the time you're just passing the exit, you can see, oh, there's a gas station right there. Well, this next app is actually going to remove all the guesswork out of that, and it's called iExit. And basically, you can pick a highway, or you can do it based on your current location, and it'll tell you at each exit what is available to you. Gas stations, restaurants, campsites, all kinds of things that are going to come in so handy for you. So you could be at gas station number 1 and you know you're going to be on this highway for another hour. Well, look, 60 miles out, start looking at what exit you might want to take, so you know exactly what's going to be there. Now, you can also use this app to search for specific businesses, and it'll also point out, truck stops and Wi-Fi and, like I said, campsites. Now, this is definitely one that I'm going to be using a lot more now that I found it and I started kind of playing around with it, especially if you've ever done an iron butt ride. This is going to come in so handy for you, because you can plan exactly where your gas stops are going to be, and it just takes all the guesswork out of it. Some of the places I travel, even, you get out in the desert, there can be 60-mile, 100-mile stretch of no gas at all. So this is going to be a great app. I'm definitely going to be using this one a lot more. And the last app on my top 5 apps is going to be an app that, this may sound a little silly, but it's actually going to help you find clean bathrooms. Now, if you've ever been on the road for an extended period of time, you know, some gas stations are really horrible where it's just not a good experience. And you may be right across the street from a perfect, pristine, clean, perfect restroom, and you don't know because you're sitting here at this nasty, you know, bottom of the barrel gas station bathroom. So this app is called Sit or Squat, and it's basically user submitted. It's kind of a voting system where people will vote on, is this a sit toilet or is this a squat and hover toilet? And this way you can kind of look when you know it's time to maybe start looking for a bathroom or whatever, or you know, even if you're just using the bathroom to wash up a little bit, brush your teeth, the cleaner the bathroom, the better off you're going to be. So I think this is going to come in so handy, and I think, you know, it still seems like it's in its infancy stages. When I was playing around with it, there weren't a ton of votes on every bathroom. But I think this is something that I'm personally really hoping that this catches on and that more people start submitting some votes on this, because I think it could come in so handy. I know for me, there's nothing worse than going in a disgusting bathroom and hovering over the toilet. Now, another cool thing about this app is once you've decided what bathroom you want, you can actually get directions in the app, so you don't have to, you know, switch to, you know, your Google Maps or whatever to get directions, which is pretty cool. That saves you a step. All right, so those are the 5 apps I think will enhance your next motorcycle road trip. Hopefully you guys got something out of this video. If you did, make sure you hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you guys want to see more videos about motorcycles, camping, traveling, and adventure. And don't forget to hit the little bell. That way you guys don't miss anything whenever I post something new. Question of the day: what apps are you guys using when you're traveling around on a motorcycle? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. See you soon.